Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, my thanks and appreciation to my lecturers, Madam Wan Nur Anida and Dr. Selva Kumar. I'm Tengku Izzati Nabihah binti Tengku Muhammad Zulkifli from AT2234A, and today I would like to present about the topic sample test for population proportion. Let me explain first about two sample tests. There are four types of two sample tests, and today I would like to explain about population proportion. The goal for population proportion is to test a hypothesis or form a confidence interval for the difference between two population proportions. Here, the assumptions for this population proportion. The point estimate for the difference is P1 minus P2. In the null hypothesis, we assume the null hypothesis is true. So, we assume mean 1 and mean 2 and the two sample estimates. We can see that the formula for the pole estimate for the overall proportion is here. Thus, it shows that the x1 and x2 are the number of items of interest in samples 1 and samples 2. Next, we try an example of this population proportion. The question states that is there a significant difference between proportions of group A and the proportions of group B? Who will vote yes on propositions X, Y, Z? In a random sample, there are 40 of 82 men and 38 of 55 women indicate they would vote yes, and the test at 0.05 level of significance. Step 1. State the hypothesis test. H null, the two proportions are equals, and for the H alternative, there is a significant difference between proportions. Next, for the step 2, we need to calculate the sample proportions. For group A, we calculate that P1 40 divide 82, which is can get the 0.49, and for group B, P2, which is that 38 divide by 55 equal to 0.69. Step 3. Calculate the pool estimate for the overall proportions. We can use the formula to find the value, and the value of pool estimate for the overall proportions is 0.569. Next, for step 4, calculate the Z-test. The test statistic is 2.317. You can just use the formula to find the value of Z-test. For the critical value, we can refer to the Z table, and for the alpha 0.05, the critical value is plus minus 1.96. Next, step 5. Plot the curve. To plot the curve, we need to insert all the informations of critical value and state the alpha of the curve. Since that this curve is two-tailed, thus each side of critical value will be 0.025. Next, we need to insert the value of this test, and the shaded regions is the area that we need to reject H null. Next, for step 6, state decisions and conclusions. Decisions is do not reject the H null at alpha 0.05 because that stats show that 0.569 is smaller than 1.96, and it shown that it has not in the shaded region. And for the conclusions, there is not significant evidence of difference in the proportions who will vote yes between men and women. That's all from me about this topic. Thank you for watching.